Thank you for listening. Hello, this is Janice, and for the next half hour, I'll be reading from the December issue of the Chautauqua Gazette. First annual December edition, our biggest, merriest, jolliest gazette yet, by Marketing Director Shannon Nixon. We are doing something we've never done before this December, and we have a feeling you're going to love it. For the first time in Chautauqua Gazette history, we're publishing one big, beautiful, full-month holiday edition. A single joy-packed gazette designed to carry our community through the entire season. Why? Because Christmas in Chautauqua County is magical, and we wanted to give our team the chance to create something truly special. A moment to pour our whole hearts into a festive edition worthy of our community. This is our supercharged Holly Jolly edition. You'll find everything you need for a month filled with celebration, local stories, community traditions, holiday happenings, spotlights, memories, and more. Think of it as the county's cozy winter companion, made with a blend of Chautauqua pride, holiday sparkle, and the kind of spirit only our community can produce. To our readers, our partners, our advertisers, and everyone who hands out or picks up a copy each week, thank you. Your support is the reason we get to do this work and the reason we're able to dream big. So here it is, one joyful, jam-packed edition built to make December brighter, warmer, and just a little more magical. Happy holidays from all of us at the Chautauqua Gazette. Season of Giving. Feature writer Sheila Webster. Gift giving is one of the greatest joys of my life. I love to see someone's face light up when they have received a great gift. Giving something to someone who will truly appreciate it makes me feel warm inside because it demonstrates a strong connection with that person. It's not really about the gift you gave or what they received, but rather the time and consideration you have paid to them. It may be challenging to pick out the right gift. It can require watching and listening and paying attention to the people on your gift list throughout the year. Sometimes it can require remembering or making notes about something someone said or something they looked at in a store. The best gifts are given from the heart and from personal connections between the giver and the receiver. Sure, wish lists are fine, but when you don't need the list because you know someone that closely, the giving becomes a shared moment of friendship, love, or respect. My favorite places to shop are small, locally owned stores which are abundant throughout Chautauqua County. In pretty much every community, you can find outstanding shops that feature beautifully curated merchandise, from clothing to books to household items. I won't name drop here, but do encourage you to seek out these exceptional little shopping venues in Bemis Point, Chautauqua, Clymer, Dunkirk, Falconer, Fredonia, Frewsburg, Jamestown, Lakewood, Mayville, Sherman, Silver Creek, Westfield, and additional locations. You'll know them when you see them. Little places where you'll often be waited on by an owner who knows their merchandise and takes pride in featuring quality goods. And don't overlook the amazing array of museum gift shops dotted throughout Chautauqua County, where you can find items related to local history, nature, comedy, and so much more. We are fortunate in our county, too, to have a wide variety of pop-up holiday markets featuring local artisans and crafters where you can find unique and locally made items. Many local organizations host these holiday vendor markets, and it can be a great opportunity to find gifts you'll never see anywhere else. Experiential gifts are sometimes the best gifts. You can give tickets to upcoming shows or memberships to local museums, historical societies, or nature centers. You can also give directly to the community you love. The season is always right to give a donation to a nonprofit. It's especially easy this time of year when you just have to drop a few dollars into a Salvation Army red kettle or a new unwrapped toy into a Toys for Tots collection box. We are so fortunate here to have an amazing array of nonprofits in Chautauqua County that are hard at work year-round to build the fabric of this community we cherish. They aid those in need, provide after-school programming for children, services for seniors, and important connections for all of us. Even if you can only afford a small donation, those small amounts collectively create a big impact. Community is at the heart of this season of giving, and your gift of time to others may be one of the most valuable things you give during the holidays. Take some time to go to a school concert, a church pageant, or just carve out some time to have coffee with friends. Enjoy one of the numerous holiday parades or tree lighting nights with your family. I promise you those memories you're making together will one day be seen as the greatest gift you gave, the gift of yourself and your time. Enjoy this season with family, friends, and community. Happy holidays. Hanukkah, one light can transform darkness. Feature writer Rabbi Zalman Vilenkin, Executive Director of Chabad Lubavitch of Chautauqua. This year, as all living Jewish hostages have finally been reunited with their families in Israel, Hanukkah arrives with an especially deep sense of gratitude, relief, and renewed hope. Amid all the stories shared during these emotional weeks, one has stood out around the world. The story of Sapir Cohen, whose quiet courage brought light to one of the darkest places on earth. Sapir was kidnapped from the Novas festival and taken into the tunnels beneath Gaza. Narrow, airless passageways engineered to crush the human spirit. She lived for weeks without sunlight, freedom, or dignity, surrounded by fear and uncertainty. And yet, even in that darkness, something extraordinary happened. One day, one of the terrorists guarding her sketched a small picture of a candle and wrote her name beside it. Confused, she asked him why. His answer was blunt and unsettling. I don't like you, you're my enemy. But when you're here, there is light. Sapir later explained that throughout her captivity, she repeated the meaning of her own name. Sapir, like a sapphire's radiance. It is associated with brilliance and light. I kept telling myself, my name means light, she said. I have to hold on to my light and radiate. Somehow, in a place designed to extinguish hope, her inner flame remained steady. Even someone trained to hate recognized it. We are left with a powerful image, a young woman, imprisoned but unbroken, shining so strongly that even her captor sensed the light. Hanukkah teaches the same timeless truth. When the small band of Maccabees reclaimed the Holy Temple in Jerusalem in 164 BCE, after their miraculous victory over the mighty Assyrian Greek Empire, they faced overwhelming devastation. The temple was desecrated, the menorah extinguished, and Jewish spiritual life nearly crushed. Yet they searched until they found one small vial of pure oil, a tiny spark of hope. It held only enough oil for a single day. But the menorah burned for 8. That moment became the heart of Hanukkah. The belief that even the smallest spark, when nurtured, will grow into a more powerful, enduring light and illuminate far more than anyone imagined. Each year we relive this miracle by lighting our menorah, adding an additional candle each night. We continually increase the light, reminding ourselves that goodness will always grow and move upward. We place our menorahs in our windows and doorways, allowing the light to shine outward, because light is not meant to be hidden. Light exists to illuminate. We light the menorah after sunset, not in broad daylight, demonstrating that it is precisely in times of darkness that light matters most. Each candle becomes a quiet promise to rise to hope, to brighten the world around us. Hanukkah is more than a memorial to a historical event. It is a living message about resilience, freedom, and the unstoppable force of inner light, the same light shown by the Maccabees and the same light Sapir carried through the tunnels of Gaza. A small flame, a single act of courage, kindness, or faith can spread farther than we ever imagine. We celebrate the miracle of oil with foods fried in oil, like latkes and donuts. Children spin dreidels, recalling a time when young Jews risked their lives to study the Bible, disguising their studies as play. Every custom is a reminder. Spiritual light has survived the darkest moments of history because we're choosing to kindle it. As families reunite and communities gather to light their menorahs this year, we hold close the message at the heart of Hanukkah. One light can transform darkness for ourselves, for those around us, and for the world. Sapir's courage, the miracle in the temple, and the small acts of goodness we bring into our own lives all point to the same truth. Your light matters. This Hanukkah, may we each shine brightly, and may our light illuminate the world. To find a Hanukkah event near you, please visit chabad.org/Hanukkah. Rabbi Zalman Vilenkin is the spiritual leader of the Chabad Jewish House at Chautauqua Institution and enjoys summering locally each year. He also teaches Jewish philosophy at the Talmudical Seminary in Brooklyn, New York. You are listening to a reading of articles and features from the Chautauqua Gazette on the Niagara Frontier Radio Reading Service. Johnny's Lunch, a legacy of family, flavor, and one remarkable man, by contributing editor Katrina Fuller. For nearly 90 years, Johnny's Lunch has been a landmark in Jamestown. It is the kind of place where the sauce never changes, the faces at the counter feel like family, and customers feel at home. That sense of welcome has everything to do with the late Gust Calamunzi, who passed away in September, and the incredible legacy he left behind. Gust spent a half-century building a life, a family, and a community around the restaurant he ran with his wife, Diane. Gust was born in Villa Regina, Argentina, in 1934, and raised in Italy before immigrating to the United States in 1954. He wasted no time getting to work. First at Maddox Table and later at Crawford Furniture, where he formed lifelong friendships. He became a U.S. citizen in 1955. His sisters and mother later joined him here in 1956 and 1958. In 1962, Gust married Diane Calera, and the two began the kind of partnership most people only hope for. He was the best husband, father, grandfather you could ever ask for, Diane said. He was just a great guy all around. Everybody was his pal, his neighbor. That was how he treated everybody. The couple purchased Johnny's Lunch from Diane's parents in June 1975. It became a defining chapter not only for their family, but for Jamestown itself. Diane described a life built side by side from their first Valentine's Day together in 1962 to their 63 years of marriage. Our whole life was together, she said, every day, truly from morning to night. Their days followed a steady routine. Gust woke at 7 in the morning and got to the restaurant by 7:30 a.m. to begin the sauce. He returned home for breakfast, then went back to the restaurant with Diane. When their children were little, the routine stayed the same. The business was woven into the family, and the family was woven into the business. Even into his 90s, Gust remained active at Johnny's. As recently as this past May, he supervised the back kitchen a few days each week, making the sauce exactly the way Diane's father taught him. Diane explained that her father experimented with a recipe in the early days of the restaurant. One day he came home excited and said, "I think I got it." And from then on, nothing changed, she said. Diane said Gust honored every step of that original method. The sauce served today is the same one customers tasted generations ago. The Calamuchis believed in keeping things simple. Treat employees like family, treat customers like family. Keep the food consistent and delicious. Diane said they often recognize customers by their orders and often know their names. Diane believes the familiarity is a major reason people return year after year, especially during the holidays. Former locals stop in as soon as they arrive in town and sometimes joke, "Don't tell Mom I stopped here first," Diane said. Johnny's Lunch continues today as a fourth-generation family business. Diane works alongside her grandson, Robert Yezi, who is preparing to take over the restaurant one day. Her granddaughter, Gioconda, and her daughter-in-law, also named Giocondo, help carry the tradition forward. One factor that Diane and her family work to manage is pricing. My father always used to tell me it was better to make a fast nickel than a slow dime. And treat your people well, he said. And that's what we do. Fairness matters more than anything. And she and Gus tried to live by that principle. As Johnny's approaches its 90th anniversary next year, the foundations Gus helped build remain strong. Family loyalty and pride in the work continue to shape the restaurant. Johnny's Lunch is open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., offering the same beloved menu locals have grown up with. Although Gus is no longer in the kitchen, the heart of the place lives on. The warmth, the welcome, and the sauce, stirred with the same care as it was decades ago, all carry his legacy forward. And there is a little insert ad for Johnny's Lunch. It's serving smiles for 89 years. There's a takeout special, 3 Texas Hots for $5 and 3 burgers for $5.50. It's at 966 Fairmont Avenue in Jamestown, New York. There's a phone number, 716-664-2881, and a website, www.johnnyslunch.com. Thankful for local businesses. Article contributed by Daniel J. Heitzenrader, the Chautauqua County Chamber of Commerce President and CEO. In addition to kicking off the shopping season, the holidays are also a time for gratitude. That's true in many households and certainly true in our local businesses. Here at the CHQ Chamber, we have much to be thankful for. First and foremost, we are thankful for our members, the over 900 local businesses that maintain a membership in the Chautauqua County Chamber of Commerce are really at the heart of everything we do. These member businesses cross all economic sectors, provide employment opportunities for local residents, and provide services all year round for people who live here as well as tourists that visit our area. Their membership in the Chamber of Commerce demonstrates a choice to be part of our community and to make our county stronger by connecting with other like-minded business people. We are grateful for our sponsors, a group of local businesses and organizations that see the value in the work we do as a business association. Sponsorship with the Chamber demonstrates their commitment to community and connectivity. The programs we provide and services we offer for local businesses simply could not happen without sponsorships, and we are thankful year-round for their support. In addition, we are thankful for the numerous partner organizations that work alongside us day in and day out to create a stronger economic climate here in our county. These are the people who help businesses build from the ground up. Find just the right locations, get started on the right foot, grow and expand, and more. The CHQ Chamber also gives thanks to our community. The people in Chautauqua County are among the best anywhere. Our residents are happy to give to others and eager to support local businesses. While our county features outstanding natural resources and local attractions, it is the people that build community, and we salute them. The CHQ Chamber is a nonprofit business association. Our mission is to build vital connections, provide professional resources, and champion our local businesses in Chautauqua County. Our team works all year long to provide services such as our Shop Local CHQ gift card, networking opportunities, workshops, and much more. All focus on our mission and on boosting our local businesses. Thank you for being part of it. Join us for the CHQ Chamber 25th Annual Meeting. The CHQ Chamber is celebrating 25 years, and we hope you'll join us. Each year, the Chautauqua County Chamber of Commerce holds its annual meeting and goes through some of the key steps for every annual meeting: election of board and officers, some special presentations, and a keynote address. Our local roster for 2026 includes a broad variety of business people from an array of economic sectors across Chautauqua County. The proposed slate includes Chair Heather Brown, the Resource Center, Vice Chair Emily Reynolds, Cornell Cooperative Extension, Treasurer John Felton, Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, and Secretary Robert Mazza, Chautauqua Cellars, and 5 and 20 Brewing and Spirits. You have been listening to a reading of articles and features from the December issue of the Chautauqua Gazette. Your reader has been Janice. Thank you for listening.
You're listening to the Niagara Frontier Radio Reading Service. Radio reading serves people who are blind or have a print disability throughout Western New York and Southern Ontario's Niagara Peninsula. From its broadcast studios at 1199 Harlem Road in Cheektowaga, just north of Clinton Street. Almost 40 years and more than 300,000 hours of radio readings to those unable to read printed matter on their own. Our broadcast signal is provided at no charge by WNED. Volunteer radio readers broadcast daily readings of newspapers, magazines, and books. For more information on the Niagara Frontier Radio Reading Service, call us at 716-821-5555. Good morning. Welcome to another broadcast day in the Niagara Frontier Radio Reading Service, a private, not-for-profit organization. As always, please feel free to contact us with your comments, suggestions, and questions you may have.